What's up, guys and gals? Check this out. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, is that singing noise when you crank it really fast. But you notice if you do it in slow, it doesn't really do anything. You get faster, that's when it does it. So let's find out why that is and how to fix it. By the way, this is a Penn Slammer 36500. Now, of course, I have my own theories, but doesn't mean it's right. It sounds to me like the noise is coming from this general area, so I'm gonna pop the spool off, kind of just jump right into it. Oh no, that's very dry. Good thing it didn't pop off on me. That would not have been good. So if you saw how difficult that was to remove, here's what happens. You use it, you see there's grease on it, but you use it a lot, you don't get it service, or you don't remove the handle or fold it in or something, and that just gets tighter and tighter and tighter as you use it. And then it gets to the point, and Shimano's more clever than anything else, where you try to back that up and it snaps off on you. Okay, so I want to remove this support here so I can undo these screws underneath and get that rotor off. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to look at is this, and that's not really sticking out, even though it might be hard to tell. That's not really looking out of the ordinary, so we're going to jump to the next step, which would be this anti-reverse dog, or this backup dog here. There is a possibility that it may be rubbing against this serration or the grooves in the rotor, and hence is causing that noise. So the way we can test that is we can pop this off. I'm going to pop this off like so. Pop that off. Put this back on, looking like that. We're going to pop the backup dog off. And now we'll reassemble the rotor. We don't need the O-ring there. Gonna reassemble this and then try it again and see what happens. That's my first thought. And if that's not the case, then we're gonna dig a little deeper. Alright, so let's try it. And fingers crossed. Alright, let's see. And there we go. Not happening anymore. So just put everything back on. We're going to retest the reel to see if it does it, or if just taking it off and putting it back on fixed it. And if it did not fix it, then there's a couple things that we can do to correct the situation. And I'll show you if it is fixed, I'll show you why it may have fixed itself. Alright, back on. We know the backup dog is there. I can kind of hear it already. No, I can't. Alright, so now it's fixed. And I'll show you why that is. But let's say it didn't work. It still made that noise. You can, a couple ways to fix it is just get a new one, first of all. And second of all, you can just go ahead and remove it, right? You don't need it there. It's good to have as a backup. But how often do you get that anti-reverse clutch failing in there? So the reason it might have happened is, and I didn't check this, and I should have with you guys, is that little spring inside. Let me pop this off. That little spring inside right there, if you can see that. That may not have been inside that little hole that's right there. And if it has slipped out or something, then this can kind of flop around slightly. When you go too fast, the centrifugal force will kind of pull this out, or pull this piece out, and then it'll engage with the rotor. And those are really the only options I can think of. Quite a simple fix, but when you hear it, when you're using the reel, if it does happen, it's a scary sound. If you found the video useful, please hit that thumbs up button. If you appreciate content like this, consider subscribing to the channel and certainly spreading it to your friends. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching.